What's good, KC4L fam? What's your boy KC4L with the wrestling takes, here to give you my honest review about NXT in your house takeover. One, I'm going to give Triple H them props. The set was great. It was a excellent throwback to how things was back when, I guess back in '95 when they first opened up and they first started doing this. The set was great. I gotta give them the set. The set was good. I like the set. Let's go ahead and jump into the first match. They started with the ladies, the 6-man tag team match. Team Tegan, which consists of Shotzi Blackheart, Tegan Knox, and Mia Yim versus Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. Now, this opener was a fresh opener. The ladies did okay. Like I said, wasn't too crazy about it. It was a lot of spots, a lot of, girls is all over the place in this match, but the right team won, and the right woman pinned the right woman. I picked Tegan Knox and them to win, and she pinned Dakota Kai. That was great, because Tegan and them been losing like crazy, and they did really good by having Candice and Mia Yim run off, because that's to let you know that the feud between them ain't over. So I like that. So Team Tegan wins. They take the first match. On to match two. Match two, we get Damian Priest taking on Finn Balor. Now, this match right here, the match itself is a good match. It was a very good match. The wrong man won. Finn Balor had no business winning that match. He shouldn't have won that match. Y'all are supposed to be in the motion of building new stars, right? This was an awesome opportunity for Damian Priest to get his first victory. Every time I see Damian Priest, this dude be losing like left and right. Every time I watch the shows, he losing on the shows. He losing in the dude be losing all the time. The dude showed you he can go. Him and Finn Balor had a great match tonight, and they decided to go that route. I'm like, shame on you, Triple H. Shame on you. Finn Balor wins this match. Match is pretty good. It was a solid match. Like I said, Damian Priest is working on me. Like I said, I wasn't really behind Damian Priest, but he was working on me. And like I said, that was the right time to pull the plug. They should have allowed that man to get that victory, but they said, no, we can't do it. Next, the North American Championship match. Keith Lee versus Johnny Gargano. This match was very it was storytelling to the fullest. First, you had Johnny coming out the actual house dressed up like some kind of Star Wars character. I'm not really sure what he was looking like. And he had the actual key to open the door. He put it in his pants pocket or whatever, because that key was going to be used for later on in the match. Keith Lee comes out. Now, listen, I've seen Keith Lee struggle, but I've never seen Keith Lee struggle. Like, it seemed like no matter what he did, Johnny was right there to counter whatever he tried. And the story about this match was Keith Lee's hand. For some reason his hand got injured. I guess he injured his hand from previous episodes or whatever. So that's what the story was. The story was his hand. So every time Keith Lee would try to do a big move, Johnny would grab his hand or whatever. So as we get more further along in the match, Candice LeRae and Mia Yim come out. I knew the girls was going to come out. They came out, huge distraction. Keith Lee and them looking at the girls or whatever. Meanwhile, Johnny is over there playing around with that key, because he had pulled that key out. It was up in his shorts or whatever. Now, the referee ain't even paying attention. He jabbed Keith Lee in the eye. So you thinking, okay, Keith Lee finna lose this thing. Does the move, tries to get the pin. Ain't working. So he does a host of kicks, try to knock him out. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing works. Nothing. He didn't awoken the limits one. Keith Lee said, I ain't going. And Keith Lee somehow retains the title. Right man went over. I picked Keith Lee to win this. This was a solid match. Wasn't great, but it was a solid match. Usually Keith Lee and Johnny matches always be great, but for some reason, I don't know. I don't know if the chemistry wasn't there. I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Keith Lee really was injured. I'm not sure, but this is not over. We will be coming back to this. Now, the match that happened next was very strange because I was like, how the heck you thinking this is the main title? You thinking this will be the main event? They had the World Heavyweight NXT World Heavyweight Championship match take place right after this. And the fact that we had two brothers going back to back, something told me that Velveteen Dream wasn't winning. I had Dream finally getting what he rightfully deserved, and I should have known better. Also, I forgot to tell you about Keith Lee. Keith Lee on his outfit had Black Lives Matter, so he was letting everybody know what's up. And usually when you have some kind of clothes that's related to something that you represent, Triple H and them don't let you win. And somehow they let that man win. And I said they got the brothers going back to back. That was danger mode for Velveteen Dream. Danger mode. Now the match was a very entertaining match. They had you thinking that Velveteen was going to get the win. You had all kind of crazy stuff happening in this match. It was very cinematic. I like how they produced the match. They had the nerve to have somebody come drive up and talk about somebody order an Uber. Like, who randomly does that? So I knew Undisputed was going to show up. They came out the woodwork trying to jump Velveteen. And then out the woodwork, the new guy. I think this guy's the one that's going to eventually be Cole. The white boy named Dexter Lumis. He's the one that's going to end up eventually dethroning Cole. Bam. Triple H, why you let us down, man? Why did you let us down, man? This is why I constantly say that the black dudes and black women, when it comes to the main titles, are not allowed to win the main titles. They are not allowed. You can only win the mid-card titles. You can only win because for some weird reason they don't see us as main event material. They only see us as the mid-card act, as the sideshow, as the clown, as the goofy. And with Velveteen Dream, Luke, because this was Velveteen's last shot. So this tells me Velveteen Dream is going to the main roster now. And we already know what's going to happen when he go to the main roster. He's going to be shucking and jiving to the fullest because Vince McMahon ain't going to know what to do with him. He's going to possibly end up either being in a tag team or going to be jobbing out left and right. We already know how it is. I'm like, it's the same formulaic every time when somebody new come up. A Velveteen Dream is done. It's over. It's over for Velveteen Dream. That's the last time you go see that man actually do something decent. Because he ain't doing nothing in the main roster. Absolutely nothing. He would be a complete jobber. I'm trying to tell you right now. It is sad, man. It's very sad. Adam Cole retains. Like I said, the match was decent. It's just the wrong man won, man. The wrong man won. So anyway, next we get to Karrion Kross and Tommaso Ciampa. And Scarlett, his girlfriend, was in the corner. Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm real sorry. I can't get behind Killer Kross. I seen what he could do. He's a monster. Don't get me wrong, but I can't get behind the dude. I watched. The match wasn't even long. The match was like, what, about 4 minutes? I can't get behind it, y'all. I can't get behind this dude. I don't know. He just don't do it for me. He pretty much destroyed Tommaso. Tommaso really didn't do it. Tommaso tried. He couldn't do anything. And I call it the right man won. Karrion needed to win the match. Tommaso Ciampa didn't need to win that match at all. Like I said, the match to me really didn't do nothing. It was over. It was like what, 1, 2, 3, boom, match was over. So it is what it is. Karrion Kross beats Tommaso Ciampa. Next, the main event, the women's now triple threat. I'm very disappointed in all three girls. I expected this match to be a good match. It was okay, but it it just was a lot of sloppiness in this match. I could not take this match. I tried. I watched it. All I'm gonna say is the right woman went over. That's all I'm gonna say. The right woman won this match. Thank God that Android and Android 2.0 didn't win. Io Shirai is your new NXT Women's Champion. Now we all can celebrate. Half of us can celebrate because the other half we didn't get what we want. But it is what it is. Congratulations to Io Shirai, new NXT Women's Champion. So overall, what is my grade for NXT In Your House Takeover? This show gets a 4 out of 10. That's it. It is a 4 out of 10. I don't want nobody going back and forth with me asking me why I gave the show a 4 out of 10. Just watch the review and you will understand why I gave the show a 4 out of 10. Could have been better. I probably would have gave it a 6. If Dream and what's his name, Priest would have won, but because they did, and then everybody, just the matches themselves just didn't live up to the hype. Carry On and Tommaso didn't live up to the hype. The triple threat didn't live up to the hype. The backyard brawl, or whatever it's called, backlot brawl, it was produced right. Just the result didn't live up to the hype. I'm like, I was expecting more. With Triple H and them, they try their best to give you good matches, and for some reason, this product, this show, this takeover was a dud. I'm serious. You can say whatever you want. Some of y'all can like it or whatever, but I'm trying to tell you right now, it was a dud. Anyway, this your boy Casey for L. Tell me if you liked the show or not. Tell me if you didn't. I'll let you know.